and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Before I start, if you hear any little background noises, my sister is over there playing piano and filming something of her own. I'm pretty sure there's a TV on in the living room, so if you hear any background noises during this video, I apologize. But I'm super excited because it is time for my June favorites, and who doesn't love favorites videos? You get to learn about everything that other people are loving and just about some really incredible products. So one thing that I will say is during this month I've gone back to work. I haven't been using a ton of new products and testing out new things, and so when it comes to a lot of these things, I don't have a ton of like new stuff that I've been testing and trying, and so I don't have a lot of new favorites. A lot of these are either old favorites that I've rediscovered, or there are just things that there are certain categories where I have almost nothing. Like, I haven't really been wearing a ton of makeup. The only time I put makeup on is to film for you guys, really. So there's certain categories that I really don't have a lot to show you guys, but I did have a lot more to show you guys than I thought I would, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So like I said, I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup, so I'm going to show you guys my makeup favorites first, just because I don't have very many. And when it comes to face makeup for this entire month, I'm not going to lie, all I've really been doing is concealer and setting it with powder in certain places from like here up. You'll see that in the next video that I post where I kind of show you how I get ready for work. But the concealer that I've been using really consistently is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one is actually pretty recent to the market. It blew up a couple of months ago, but it's so good. If you guys have ever tried Tarte's Shape Tape, I think that this is so comparable, and the hydrating one might be a little bit more on the same level with it, but this one is so good. It is completely full coverage. You don't need a ton, and it's so good, and it's $6. To find something that incredible at that price point, it blows my mind. Next up, what I've been using to set that is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder. I've talked about this a couple of times before, but this is so good, guys. You could hand me any high-end powder to set my under eyes, and I'd be like, I want this one instead, because when you put this on, it looks so boring in the pan, let me tell you. That looks boring to me, and it looks like it's not going to be anywhere close to my skin as well, but it is so incredibly brightening under the eyes, and it makes your under eyes look just so airbrushed and flawless and incredible and smooth, and I love it so much. And then moving into eyes, all I've really been doing is throwing a random eyeshadow in my crease, but I've been doing this pretty consistently every single day. I've been using one of the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, which are so amazing, and they're definitely rediscovered. I used to not touch these, honestly, and I realized that I like these a lot because they're actually very versatile. If you just dab a little bit on your finger and tap it on the eyelids, it's just like this sheer wash of shimmer that hits the light right and looks so pretty. Or you could pack it on and make it like a full glam eye look, and it's so incredible. And they're the easiest glitters I have ever worked with in my life. If you watched my products with a learning curve video, or if you've just ever worked with glitter before, you know that glitter is annoying and stupid, and it's so difficult to work with. These are so easy to work with. I have them in the shades Kitten Karma and Smoldering Satin, and I am thinking about getting a few more because they're so beautiful and they're so easy to work with. And then last up in the makeup category, I actually did find another mascara that actually works and does what it says it does, which is incredible for my little stubby baby Asian lashes, and this is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is the regular one. They also have a waterproof version, which I'm a little bit interested to try, honestly, because waterproof mascaras actually do work really well on my lashes. But if I'm being completely honest, I think that this could probably hold its own in water as long as you're not like fully submerging yourself. If it's just like raining or you're like gonna cry, I think that this could hold its own when put to the water test, because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to get off at the end of the day. So I don't know how hard the waterproof one would be to get off at the end of the day, but this is the mascara I have on today, and it makes your eyelashes so long and fluttery and beautiful. And this is the only Essence mascara that I've tried and actually liked. And I know that a lot of people love Essence mascaras, and a lot of them don't work for me. The Volume Stylist one that everybody raves about, I tried it and I hated it. It did absolutely nothing for me. So this one actually delivers on its claims, and when a mascara can do that for me, it's a win. So moving into skincare, I don't have a ton, but I do have a lot of sunscreens because that's the one thing that I actually have been actively testing and trying out this month is sunscreen. But starting off with something that isn't sunscreen, I've introduced a retinoid into my skincare routine, which is the Adapalene 0.1%. This is just the CVS brand, like drugstore version. The brand name is Differin, but this is something that my skin definitely went through a little bit of a purging cycle, if any of you know where that is, where it kind of like freaks out because you're introducing something new. But I am actually now starting to really see changes, and retinol is one of those ingredients that's so researched, and it's probably one of the most researched ingredients out there. And so I'm very, very glad that I've introduced one, especially at my age, because when you think about retinol, you think about, oh, that's something that 70-year-olds use. Well, that's something that you can use when you're my age. Just start introducing it very slowly, start introducing it at a very low percentage, and it's something that helps with so many different things. So it helps with acne, it helps with dark spots and hyperpigmentation, and it's an anti-aging product all in one. Retinol is just such an active, amazing ingredient that I think everybody should have in their skincare routine, and this one is one that's a really, really great one to start off with. Next up, we have the I'm From Rice Toner, and this one is formulated with 78% rice extract, which is so much, and rice is one of those ingredients that is so incredible for hydration, and this is one of the only toners that I've ever used where you can feel that hydration going on your skin. It feels like just the most hydrating toner that I've ever used before in my life, and it's so like almost calming on the skin. I use it after I wash my face and after I get out of the shower, and it's so nice. And I also love the aesthetics of this packaging. It's so beautiful and sleek and pretty, and I don't know what it is about it, but it like makes my heart happy. So last in skincare before we move into sunscreens, because I have 4 of those, is the Innisfree Real Mugwort Clay Mask. And for those of you that don't know what mugwort is, it's a really, really good ingredient for calming the skin. And this one I have found really does calm down my skin, especially after I've been in the sun for too long, after I've just been stressed from working all day, or anything like that. If I have anything going on in my skin and it's red and flushed, or if I'm hot at all, this is so nice feeling on the skin. The only thing that I don't know that I'm super big of a fan of is there is little tiny exfoliating beads in here. However, they are all very evenly sized, and it's not like a harsh exfoliation, and the only time you even feel it at all is during the process of rinsing it off. So I don't mind that there's a physical exfoliation property in here, and I really do love all of the other ingredients in this one, and it's so nice feeling on the skin. So for sunscreens, I know that you guys probably maybe have seen my giant sunscreen videos that I've been putting out, but 2 that I've been really loving for the face are the Skin Food Sunflower No Sebum Sun Gel. This one is a very watery consistency. It glides on the skin and blends in so easily, and it has this like powdery matte finish that's absolutely beautiful on the skin, and it's so nice. It's a Korean chemical sunscreen. Just listen. You can hear how watery it is, and it's so nice and so easily blended into the skin, very similarly to the Dear Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence. These both have an SPF 50 PA+++++, and this one is more of a cream consistency, but again, it blends into the skin so beautifully, and this one's a little bit more hydrating. And so both of these have been just like the love of my life this past month, and I have been looking and searching the world for sunscreens that are like this because they're so, so nice. And then I have two that I've really been loving for the body. One of them is the Goddess Garden Sport Sunscreen. This one is an SPF of 50 broad spectrum and it's completely fragrance free, which I love. When it comes down to Goddess Garden, the only line that they have that's completely fragrance free is their sport line, which is very, very shocking to me because their whole brand is like made for sensitive skin and they have a baby line that has lavender in it, and it's a whole mess when it comes to fragrance in their brand. But this sport line is so, so nice. I have this cream version and I have the version of the stick. Both of them are absolutely incredible, especially on the body. And the stick one actually I use to reapply on my face when I'm out in the sun a lot, but this one works so, so well and blends in so easily on the skin, and there's no white cast with it. It's so, so, so good, and I love it so much. And then the next one is the Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen. This one's only an SPF 30, however, it's also incredible, and when you apply sunscreen like I do, an SPF 30 will protect you. But it's so nice. And something that I love about this one is really, really cool. So you guys see that the bottle is white now. I have tested this one, and the bottle, whatever this claims on the bottle, does actually happen. This bottle turns pink when you go into UV light, meaning you go like outside in the sun. The bottle turns pink, and it's really freaking cool. But so that's something that's supposed to get your kids excited to wear sunscreen. Who said it can't get adults excited to wear sunscreen? Because I am an adult and it sure as hell got me excited to wear sunscreen. But anyways, that's something that's really, really cool. This is another one that blends super, super easily into the skin and leaves absolutely no white cast. And it doesn't feel heavy either, which is really, really nice when you're like running around and sweating already. If you can find a sunscreen that doesn't feel heavy and like makes you sweat more, it's really, really nice to find something like that. So now that we are done with sunscreens, because I know that I talk about them way too often, you guys are probably sick of it, these next products are probably gonna like confuse you guys a little bit because they seem so basic, but let me tell you guys, Vaseline and baby oil have been my best friends this month, and that probably sounds so weird to most of you, but if you mix these together and put them on like super dry areas of your body, like I mix these together and put them on my like legs and feet, and you will wake up with the softest skin in your entire life. And anybody in the clean beauty community is gonna come at me for saying this because it's white petroleum and mineral oil, but I swear to you guys, it's like a miracle sent from Jesus Christ himself. And I'm not religious, and for any of you that know me, you know I'm not religious, but this was sent from heaven. So it's just so amazing. Vaseline, first of all, is extremely versatile. If you want to know all the different uses of Vaseline, literally look that up on YouTube anywhere and you'll get like 70 million videos that pop up that tell you about a billion different ways to use Vaseline. But Vaseline is incredibly versatile. I slather this all over my lips at night too. But it is so, so, so moisturizing. I use this in conjunction when I use my adapalene around the corners of my mouth, the corners of my nose, and the corners of my eyes, because those are places that you really don't want a retinoid to get. And so it works as a really, really great protective barrier as well. And then baby oil, when it comes to this, I put it on before a lotion as well, and it's just like makes your skin extra smooth and extra soft and like locks everything in, locks all the moisture into your skin, and it's so nice. And then this next one is also kind of an oddball product, but cortisone cream has also been my best friend this month. And that is because I went to Tahoe and got the most horrific sun rash that you could imagine, like on my arms and my collarbone. And so it was like not terrible the first day, it got so bad the second day, and then it spread across my whole body for 3 days and didn't heal for like a week and a half. So this was full, and I went through like half of it in like a week. So, yeah, it helps a lot if you're super itchy, and that's all it really does, but it was my savior for this month. Now we are down to the last 3 products, you guys, and they're all hair products. This one, you guys, isn't really a product. This is something that I make, but you guys know how important sunscreen is to me and sun protection in general, and I realized that your scalp is very important to protect from the sun as well, your scalp and your hair, and so I was looking, and there is literally nothing out there that's like marketed for hair protection of the scalp, or like scalp hair protection from the sun, and if there is, it's like insanely expensive. So I made my own, and I've been using this every single day, and it works super, super well. If you want to know how to make this, it's super easy. You put water in a spray bottle. I used a little bit of a volume spray, some castor oil, and a non-nano zinc oxide powder, and then every time you use it, you just shake it up like crazy and spray it in your hair. And I've been using it every single day, and it actually works really, really well, which is super, super nice. Next up is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Dream Links No Haircut Cream. I've been using this with the shampoo and conditioner as well, but this cream, I don't know that I would have said I notice any growth in my hair, because my hair grows insanely slowly. Like, my hair might grow a millimeter a year, if that. And so my hair grows so insanely slowly that I don't think that anything's gonna make it grow faster. But something that I will say that I recognized with this is it's something that makes my hair feel healthier. Like, I'll put it in and my hair feels less dry. I've noticed my hair feeling less dry. I've been seeing less split ends somehow without cutting my hair, and I don't know how that works. But this is something that I really, really have noticed a difference within my hair, and for me to find a hair product that works and I actually see a visible difference is crazy, because most of the hair products that I use are just kind of like, they do what they're supposed to most of the time, but they don't make a difference in my hair. And this one made a difference in my hair, which is amazing. And then the very last thing that I have to talk about is actually a towel. But these are the Turby Twist. I'm pretty sure that everybody knows what these are. They're just a hair towel, and you put your head up in them, you twist this part, and then you put it in this little loop back here, and it keeps your hair out of your face while it's wet, and it's incredible and amazing. And now that I've been showering more often, because I shower every single time I come home from work, because it is important that we are clean after we're exposed to germs and grossness, it is important that everything on our body is clean, and I don't like having my hair flopping all over the place, and when you put it in a giant towel, it just like feels like it's pulling your head out, and these don't. I have two, and they're incredible. So if you've never tried a hair towel, get one. That's all I have to tell you. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video of some of my products that I've been loving in the month of June, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to watch my last favorites video, you can go ahead and do that right over here, and if you would like to subscribe to my channel, which I urge you all to do, please do that. You can go ahead and click right over here, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.